Hey, Skirt the Boat Doctor. Notice something? Not all these boat trailers. Here in a couple days, I get my ramp back. Well, that's okay. Them four fishing guides and everybody, they need to fish, so I can take it for a month and a half. Anyway, now these guys did it right. I'm telling you. Okay, there's electronics for everybody, right? It's like an iPhone, I've said this before, and an Android. I'm an Android guy, and I'm a Garmin guy. Garmin electronics are so fast, quick, intuitive, good for the customer. They take me, any of these electronics, you get base when it comes. So that's where I come out here and I try to set you up all your combos and everything to the right settings to make it easier for you. Because Garmin kind of gives you rough settings. We took a chip off of one of mine that was a simple setup. So you do get basically a simple setup on Garmin. Nobody else you do. You'll get a fish finder that comes on and the radar comes on, nothing's aligned, nothing's calibrated, but that's my job. And then I'll show you how it works. But these guys, this 2050 is the ultimate. There ain't a 20 on the market that will touch this boat. So now, if you want a good, like out here, salmon running, bay, jetty, ocean, I take this sucker out 55 miles. So now you've got a boat that will do everything, and it's a 20-footer. Plus, the nice thing on their 20-footer, you got a cabin, keeps you dry. You can put, like you say, 4 people nice and dry. But look at that deck area you get in a 20-footer. Hell, I could get you in a 22, 23, and that's about the same room you're going to get. So anyway, these got like an 18-degree hole on them. These got a G3 tubing. That's on your reverse hooks. Like right here, you got an arrow design that keeps that water going this way instead of straight back in your boat. More pressure bends you got, the better you got. Here's your anchor drain right here, short bow. That's where they gain that room in the front, but you still equalize your weight where you're sitting as the driver so you don't get beat up. LED curved bar, so you get the corners, plus you get straight out. Dual range radar, you got the good antenna that reads the whole 8 feet. You got the Garmin, I'll calibrate that up for them. These guys did it right. Very, very sanitary. Plow anchor. Oh, this is the stuff I would get. Got a single wiper, slope back, good visibility, 360 degrees. Now this winch stand needs to be adjusted, if they can, where this is up right there. Because when you have this block here, that's for like a snap release. When you come up, it locks it. But when you're coming off the trailer, that's going to hang up on that. So this needs to be adjusted up. Swing tongue, top mount coupler, 2-inch ball with peekaboo hole. You go up under here, and I didn't check that, but I'm going to pop that off. Yep, brake fluid good. You put that baby back on, twist it. You can back up. If you weren't hooked up, just push and turn. You may have to have someone hold on to that. If you keep letting out the gas and stuff, it'll lock again. Cables good. Just check for cracking. They start cracking, it's time to replace them. That's caused by sun. You got a flat 5, that's my extension. I'd get one of those. It's kind of nice to have that spring cord. Anyway, the way he has it laid out, I mean, you're the man. You did it right. Sometimes too much is too much, okay? He's got it laid out on the dash perfectly, up on top perfectly. I mean, he did it the right way. I mean, he's got the extra keel protection right up front. So, I mean, you can beach this sucker. And here's that reverse, I'm telling you, that kicks back. See how it kicks down all the way there? And you got another reverse here, so that's why these things are so quiet. They'll take the rough water, but now don't get me wrong, you'll have a little noise in this boat. But I'm telling you, it's like a little Maserati out in the water. Very stable. And like I say, overall, you're looking at length on trailer, probably about 22 to 23 feet on here. Load guides, gear-bath oil hubs. Dry weight on here, I would say, is about 2,040 pounds roughly. 175 is max. Now, what's nice about this 175, this is basically a 200. So you're going to have that RPM kick in at 2200. So this will go just as good as if I had a 200 inline on here. And that's why they made the 175. and I think it's a 53 gallon tank on this, if I remember right. And what else can I tell you about that? It's 18 degrees, I think I already told you that. Length on trailer, oh, that's something you may want to know. Drive weight I already told you is about 50 or 3,400. I think it's 23.9 is the length. Anyway, got the ladder over here, got the kicker over there, got trim tab stainless, got a 1 kilowatt transducer for the deep water if you want to see the bottom. There's all your drain plugs. Okay, we got it on the 4th hole. I could have swore on the last one it was up on top, and I had them drop it to the 3rd hole, because if you go too much you can blow out. They may want to get something on here where they painted and get that cleaned up. I mean, it's underneath, it's like not a big deal, but you know, just a little thing maybe if they can get that off. It's got a 15 by 15, it looks like, aluminum. Good job on the aluminum. This does have a vibra stop. That's those black things right there that help, because all boats will have a vibration point. Okay, so I don't care what boat it is. Okay, it's a harmonic balance in the motor versus the boat. They're not, you know, you're going to get it, and most of the time it's from 800 to 1,000. Some are 3,000, some are 5,800. But all boats, most of them will vibrate lower end. Now stainless will vibrate a lot more than aluminum, and you can replace, get 2 aluminums versus 1 stainless. Now I know the stainless got a shear to it, but if it did hit, you did bend that, you just did damage to your gear case. Where aluminum, you can basically take a blade off and it will probably be okay. But if it starts vibrating on you, then slow her down if you took a couple blades off, because you don't want to do any damage to your drive shaft. But I mean, if you don't get no vibration, yeah, you can drive it. So anyway, you got internal zincs on this. Every cylinder on the blocks, 2 coats of clear, 2 coats of primer that goes on both of these. You got stainless drive shaft on here, top shaft, drive shaft, and you got the same thing on here. You got 11 by 7 T99. Hey, how you doing? I'll be done it. I'm just doing a little film right here.
Are you coming out or going in?
Oh, you go ahead, and I'm just here doing this, and then I'm putting in.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck. We'll be putting in here in a little bit.
Oh yeah, you just, if you want, you go ahead.
Oh, I don't even have my boat on me right
Oh, I'll be in by the time you get back then.
All right, well, good luck.
You bet. You have a good one. Anyway, you got the power hauler electric. They're nice. If you're crabbing, that's the way to go. That's a good one. It's got deck lights. Again, you got the good antenna. Oh shoot, he did. Oh, don't tell me. Those are expensive. But I laughed at this. That's that power lift antenna, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it is. But you know, I laughed at guy having, I said, what the heck, can't you put your own antenna up? But if you have a place that you got a lot of bridges, or like we got a railroad bridge over there, say you left the antenna up, you're by yourself, you're going, oh son of a gun, I forgot my antenna. I can just put her on down. And he's got the new trim tab switch. I mean, it's well done, well thought of what they did. And you got disc on the front, good. Keep it simple. You don't need a lot on it. You don't need dual brakes on both axles. Put them on the front. That's smart. Just a lot less down the road maintenance. Spare tire. And this, like I say, this is gonna be one of my favorite. I mean, this is a do-all boat. You can tow it with almost any rig. You know, that rig, hell, that rig. If you wanted to, any of these rigs, you could tow this boat. So then we get back up into here. Get in here. He's got his pole holders set up nice, stainless steel pole holders here. You got an icy tax. That makes sense. If you don't want to take them out, you gain this room. You can use those for seats. They've really done these 2050s. They've really decked these suckers out, like little elbow rests, compartments, nice stabicraft. You got your nice front end up in here. You can get out the front, check on your anchor, USB port, 12 volts, VHF right here. Have your passenger, if you're driving, see, I can see out the windows, good visibility. Nice dash. I mean, this layout is probably one of the best I mean, he must be like me, kind of a perfectionist as far as everything happened to be a certain spot and distance away. Because like this panel for your autopilot and for your gauges, He's got his 2 screens here. Everything's right here. You don't want something way up high, because the problem is if you're looking out in the ocean, you get shitty. That 1 second you looked up could be disaster. But with these are pretty safe. Anyway, you got cabin lights. That's the blue lights. You got bait tank, deck board, cockpit lights is the back, lights, anchor light, bilge pumps, wiper. These are the newer trim tabs, auto. Now, I got to check on that if these will actually auto and hold, because see how it says auto right here? And then favorite 1, favorite 2. So these are kind of, I mean, God, the whole layout is just, look at that. It's just clean. And he's got his windlass right there, hydraulic steering there, your kicker here, key switch down there, key switch here. I mean, really well thought out. Kudos, buddy. And Garmin, oh, you won me over right there. Grab handles there, grab handles there, grab handles back there, grab handles right there. And oh, look at that air for his horn. That must be the, oh, listen to that, huh? And that's your front searchlight. Right there, you can see it. It goes on. And that's your VHF, I was right. Oh, how cool. Man, this guy thought of everything. He must listen to my videos. No, nobody listens to those anyway. Anyway, shut the relays, battery switch, always leave it on the on position. Here's your deck lights. Nice crab dab. I mean, everything.